What up, y'all? So here I got a little chart on explaining why or how life is essentially a game. And by life, I mean like spirituality. So I'm gonna just get started right here. You got, yourself, and your age is your XP. Also, your skills, like, well, not your skills, but just like practicing in general is also XP. So that's something I forgot to mention. And here's all the skill trees that like you'll need. Um, Over here is a spiritual side of the skill tree, or at least more spiritual side of the skill tree. Where's my pen? Over here, you have just simple awareness, just awareness of um, all the things that's happening in life, awareness of the evil forces, all of that. By the way, I'm not like crazy religious. Um, I'm not like I am a Christian, but at this point I don't really know. I do believe in God, though. I do believe in the power that God withholds and the power that, all we all withhold if we tap into it. So awareness is where you start. Just being aware of these guys up here. I'm gonna get to that later. Guidance obviously is the way, the path to achieve mastery. So this can be God. This can be like a Bible. This can be Quran. This can be, any type of like religious text, any type of spiritual thing going on. Intuition and ESP. ESP is not so much like a part of this, but it definitely is like spiritual abilities that we all have and that we can all practice and train. And some of us have them more than others. Intuition is essentially like God talking to you. God speaks through your intuition, and the more you're able to listen, the more you keep your mind clear, the more you'll be able to hear God. Now, boom, you get to this, and then the next one is where you let God fight for you. This one is pretty self-explanatory. If you let God fight these guys up here, it'll be a lot easier for you to take on the load that you have to take on. Over here, oh, by the way, let me cover this one. Love is in the middle because, I mean, regardless, love is just the key to living a great life. You know, hate in your heart is actually something that will keep you from achieving mastery and spirituality. So you have to love and be, open and accepting of things. Um, Mindset and morals are over here. This is like kind of the same thing, but like in a different format. You don't have to like believe in God. You don't have to follow God. You can have your own mindset and morals that you've developed and still like achieve mastery. Um, so instead of God fighting, you'd be the one fighting, which is a lot harder, to be honest. But it's not impossible, and this is something that a lot of people have done. This is something that you like I said, you don't always have to believe in God. You can believe in your own methods of spirituality, your own methods of fighting against these guys up here, and they both, all three of these lead to mastery, which is essentially being one with the universe, one with spirituality, and this is like your best chance. Once you master all of this, once you like get to a certain point where this is like second nature to you, this is like the best it can get. It can obviously get better, but this is like the best chance you have to beat these guys. Um, Over here is just like life skills, things like passions, things you like to, do. This definitely helps you achieve this because you're focused on other things in life, focused on giving your gifts to other people. Skills, it can honestly be like whatever you do for a living. Yes, you'll earn money from this, and these are sub skills that you learn from it. Um, Really, not much to explain here. And with all of these, you end up giving these to the world. So you give like faith. If you have faith, you'll that's like a easy win for life. Just having faith in God, faith in desired outcome, just consistency, dedication. All of that is rooted in faith. Love, love will always guarantee a win. Um, Hating in life is literally, how do I say this? You won't be able to get past any negativity or temptation without first loving and letting go of hate in your heart, because hate is only putting a burden on yourself, not what you hate. Learning, the more you learn, the more you educate yourself, the more you can increase this awareness and get up here faster. And on top of that, you can obviously achieve these faster. The more you learn, the more you realize about life, the easier it is to fight these up here. Now, let me quickly explain these. Obviously, the devil is like the big boss battle. That's like a given. I'm not an artist, so don't like crap on me for it. But these are the seven deadly sins. Wrath, obviously, y'all know what y'all. Some of y'all know what this is. For gluttony and greed, these two, a lot of people get confused. Gluttony is wanting things for the sake of pleasure, and that's a lot. That's something that a lot of people struggle with. Greed is wanting things just for the sake of having them. So it's like a lot of people with money nowadays, and this is like a lot of people with like sugar and social media and honestly porn. And that's why lust is in the middle, because lust is like one of the biggest the biggest sins to fight, the hardest sins to fight, especially for a guy, because lust is the devil's primary primary vessel for or getting temptation into our lives, trying to tempt us into falling off and all of that. And wrath, negativity, envy, negativity, all of this is like either negative or it will tempt you into making a wrong decision. Now, once you can get past these, once you can beat these, this guy's a whole lot easier. This guy is basically um, non-existent. So the devil's like basically comprised of these. And I wouldn't say the devil is his own boss battle. I would say the devil is like comprised of just comprised of these seven deadly sins. But yeah, it's the game of reality, the game of spirituality. Um, yeah, that's pretty rough. I It's a disclaimer at the end of the video instead of the beginning. I'm not like a master at this. I just kind of drew this up in a few minutes. I'm not like all knowing, or I'm not a master of spirituality. This is just how I perceive things at my current um, knowledge level. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll definitely do something like this later in the future with more detail. So yeah.